Hello, Bumpy McSquigums here, and I am continuing with my Let's Play of Blackguards, Daedalic Entertainment's, well, fun little turn-based strategy RPG. A little on the dark side of that, we'll say. This should be episode 7, and we are going to continue right where we left off. We are also going to camp to use some more of our provisions, because they seem to be weighing us down quite well. So, if we look, we are now no longer weighed down. Yay! Victory is ours! Alright, so it has been quite some time, actually, since I last played this game, so I have absolutely no idea what I am doing at this point, so we're going to take a look around a little bit. Character sheet, don't care, don't care. Quest log, alright. Dwarf games, no, we are not strong enough to do that. Further south, so it looks like we are going to go to Mikram. That's where we must go, and we shall do so right now. So, here we are in Mikram. Apparently there's a Telemache. There's a good old healer up there and a merchant. We'll talk to the merchant. What will it be? It will be... I don't know. I do not know. Well, we're going to get rid of the shabby belt, simply because we don't want it. And we'll talk to Telemache.
Raja be with you, lovely lady.
Zurbaran.
Save your breath. I'm through with men.
Whoa.
For now.
Creepy. But our good old Grande, or Grandy, is doing his Grande stuff. Alright, so, half-elf?
What's wrong with her?
It seems like her life spark is frozen.
Her name is Salva. No one knows what happened to her. She vanished one day, and when she came back, she was like this. Some say she followed a man in a black robe the night of her disappearance, but people see all kinds of things when it's dark.
This is very
One
true.
morning, they found her sitting here by the well with this curious hole in her forehead.
What?
She hasn't spoken a word since. She eats when ordered to and sleeps when sent to bed. But it seems she no longer has a will of her own.
Well, generally when you burrow holes in people's foreheads, it's not for savory practices, so that's
Is there any
good.
hope for her?
As long as the gods in Albaran protect us, there's always hope, but so far, we haven't found a way to heal her. She has a sister, too, Niam, but I haven't seen her in a long time. If you want to help, talk to Jolden, the healer. He knows Niam better than I do.
Fair enough, I shall.
Nobody knows anything about this affliction.
Only this much. The half-elf isn't the only victim. The Hesindi temple in Mengbilla is dealing with several others with the same symptoms.
Mengbilla? Do the victims have anything in common?
Good question. They're all young, between 15 and 30 years old, I'd say. And they were reportedly all good people before the curse hit them.
Very interesting. Zurbaran has something to say about that.
Good people?
Yes, they had good hearts, all very popular, faithful servants of their gods. It seems this curse only afflicts the best.
Well, our party's safe, clearly.
You're not from around here.
Thank Hesindi for that. I am Telemache, an explorer from Mengbilla.
So what are you doing in this swamp hole?
Research. I'm examining an old Hesindi shrine in Dendrim Forest.
And Zurbaran?
What's so special about the shrine?
Have you heard about the Order of Ulick?
Nope.
The amusing sect of women?
The Ulicks weren't all women, but they banished the male gods from their pantheon.
Why?
Because they considered them the reason for chaos. A visionary concept, if you ask me.
I can completely see where they're going with that, but
Can we assist you in your research?
You want to help me solve the mystery surrounding the Ulicks? By all means. I would reward you handsomely. The Order of Ulick erected a shrine for each of the 6 goddesses here in the south. Find all 6 shrines. Once you found them, come see me in Benevilla.
Well, thank you. We're looking for a teacher, too, by the way.
We'd like to learn something.
Doth thee teach magic spells? Ooh, yes, she does. Apparently she teaches just witch's spirit. It is a protection spell. You can target self or allies with it. It gives 5 HP healing. It only costs 5 astral points, and it gives you resistance to magic damage. Well, let's just select that for now. At level 2, it's still 5 HP healing, so not all that much better. That's 8 astral cost, but 20 magic resist and 10 fire resist, and then 7, it heals poisons up to level 1. Well, that's not a terrible spell to learn, especially for our, I guess, resident healer. Excuse me. So we'll put some points into that. What else does she teach? Any special abilities? Yes, I would like to save these changes. Apparently she teaches ranged spells, ranged spells 2, and astral regeneration. Medium number of points. Well, those seem much more useful than what we're actually doing, but we are no way, shape, or form close to being able to utilize that. Steady casting. The hero has great experience performing incantations. Spells fails slightly less often. Well, she is definitely somebody that we want to hang out with and get to know on a very personal basis. By which I purely mean that she's going to be very useful to us. Apparently she teaches treat wounds, but well, we don't really need to learn that. Alright, so we're going to skip over that. We'll talk to the healer.
The dwarf needs sunlight, and the southerner needs more exercise.
Mm.
What else can I do for you?
Sunlight?
Oh... Niam's
What do you
sister.
think happened to this girl? Souther? What a pity. She was the sunshine of our village. Always cheerful. Very unlike her rotten sister.
Ooh,
If you
that's
ask
cool.
me, there's dark magic behind all this.
I would say you're
Why
probably
are you
right.
looking at me?
No reason.
We're looking for Niam.
Niam? What do you want from her?
We're old friends.
She has many old friends.
Who's she hiding from?
Her enemies are looking for her because they claim she's a poacher. Her friends seek her because she owes them money. Which group do you belong to?
We want to find out what happened to her sister.
Ah, Niam will be glad to hear that. She can usually be found somewhere in Dendrim Forest. Let's hope she hasn't lost all of her senses. She'd better go back and take care of her sister.
Okay, so let's see here. I don't know. I had a phone call there, guys, so if there's a little bit of a blip, that would be what it was. She better go back and take care of her sister. Dendrim
We can
Forest.
find Niam in Dendrim Forest, then.
West of here. But be careful. Rumor has it that some goblins are roaming around there.
Ooh, goblins.
And worse.
Uh-oh. I don't like worse. And, of course, we'll have Zurbaran with his...
To whom does she owe money?
The blacksmith, the beadle, everybody else in Mikram, 2 dwarves in Droll's Ash, and probably a lot more people in Droll.
Why would a huntress need that much money?
She has expensive tastes.
To be sure. Wow. That's,
The gods be with you.
The gods be with you. Alright, we're going to leave this place.
Yes?
I'm not sure why I clicked on him. Alright, we're going to exit. And apparently now we have some new areas that we can go to. Apparently only one, so we're going to jump right into it and see what happens. Hopefully we get some action. Alright, there's a few different choices here. We can go to the clearing, we can go to the shrine, we can go to the clearing, we can go eventually to the goblin camp, or the blank spot. We can go to the shrine first. Alright, so here we are, back in combat. It looks like we have... I don't know what these things are. Alright, we have goblin, goblin. Pretty sure all of them are going to be goblins. It looks like one has a bow, and the rest have a sword, I'd like to say. Alright, well we're going to get our dwarf up in the action. We're going to get around the backside of this guy. And maybe he'll force that guy out of range there. A little bit of bash damage. Nope. Guy said, I'm gonna shoot you guys. Pew pew! So, looks like it's my turn to step up. And I'm going to do so with much damage? Health 21. Sure. Do some nuke damage on them. And then our boy gets to move forward. And he, of course, is going to do this. Ignite the fire, make it blow up big time. There we have it. And our dwarf will dodge and absorb some damage, which is very good for us. Alright, at this point, we're going to use our E and boom! Nope, not quite enough, huh? Need some more shots from our friend in the back there. Get a little bit closer, we will use our much less powerful fireball. Take this guy out. And I think we'll do the same. This guy's got 21 health. We'll use our more powerful one. Oh, we failed. It's unfortunate. Get around behind and put some damage down on him. A little pokey pokey, no big deal. No big deal, and BD. And we'll drop this guy out of combat. And we'll try round 2 with a 79%, and he is not going to be enjoying himself in the morning. 4, down he goes. Really? Really, he survived. Okay, sure. Oh no, he hit harder than the other guys did. What? Alright. And power blow on that guy. I get to bonk this guy in the head. Oh, he dodged it. Oh, he can't dodge that. I don't reckon. And there we go.
A shrine to Hesinde, the goddess of wisdom.
Of which she should have granted you a lot more.
There's a word written on her forehead.
Where?
On her forehead.
No, the word is where. Can't any of you read?
Where? What's that supposed to tell us?
Apparently we have a new item. Where? Interesting. Well, we got a sickle and some hunting arrows. We'll take them. Which will probably overload us once again because, well, unfortunately that just seems to be how things work. Yes, indeed we are once again overloaded. We could camp, but I don't think we want to just yet. We'll get a little bit closer before we decide to...
I like your boots.
Oh,
That's because you don't have any.
creepy.
The emotion is called envy.
Oh, here we go. Battle log. The battle log provides you with the detailed data of the battle, or data, for those of you wanting that pronunciation. Click the battle log button or close the log. It's kind of, you know, been around for a long time. I don't know why it's just now coming to the forefront. Alright, looks like he's melee, he's melee, he's melee, and he's ranged. So what I'm going to do is, oops, I'm going to close with this guy. And we're going to bonk him on the head. Boom! And Zurbaran's going to not move there because that's a terrible choice. He's going to move over here instead, which is still a terrible choice, but it's a slightly better than the other terrible choice. And then I am going to do the same. Or maybe I had that backwards. Either way. So it's 10, 2, sure, there we go. He doesn't fail, he doesn't. We have taken out a ranged character. And now we just have these guys to deal with, which is quite alright for us. I'm gonna get behind him. Once again, power blow ready. Oh, unfortunate. Bonk him with 2 damage. I'll back up. And... oh, I don't know. Put some damage on this guy. We'll be camping after this battle, so... any injuries sustained and any magic points used up will be brought back. I go down here. Try the power blow again. much very nice better. That's one of those combo words that you guys aren't familiar with. If you combo two words together in a saying, you have to say it all as like one word. It's a trick, I know.
That was no good.
Well, it's supposed to fail. Smack. That didn't do anything. Oh gosh, Zurbaran. Live, you beautiful mage guy. I don't know. I assume he's a grandee or a grande. So you'd have to assume that he's pretty in some way or beautiful. I'm not entirely sure, but that's just what we're going to assume. Fireball! Fire! Ball? I got nothing. Alright, we'll move around behind him. Maybe we can bonk him in the head from behind. Nope. Well, it doesn't seem that there's any bearing from behind and left, right, like some games, so that mechanic doesn't quite exist, which I suppose is okay. There we go. Bash damage. We will throw some healing out. 97% chance. We better make that. And we did. Alright, he's like, you know what? I'm still scared that I might die, so I'm going to heal myself. Oh, and heal he has. Our dwarf is still standing. One goblin less. Oh, okay. Bonk, alright. Oh, that didn't feel very good. Parries it, huh? Dodge that. And bonk. Down he goes. One enemy remaining. For Angrosh! And bam. Beat down with the beatdown stick. What? Victory is ours once again. We got one ducat, 2 thalers, and a farthing. And we picked up a bone mace. I will take it. And I will also camp. And our party is once again rested. And at full capacity. Very nice. Alright, we're going to take a look at that bone dealie. The sickles, 3d8 damage, 1d6 plus 2, and not that great. Not really worth our time, effort, energy, any of that fun stuff. Axes and maces, 3d8, 1d6 plus 2, again, not that fantastic. If we take a look at Naurim, his axe is going to be significantly better, 4 to 9, 1d6 plus 3. So yeah. We're definitely going to not switch. Alright, ritual weapon of a goblin shaman, or shaman if you will. And we're looking pretty good, so we'll go to the clearing, I suppose. Get as much as we can out of the forest.
A dwarf.
Hello, Niam.
Wait, I know a dwarf, Joe.
She
Why don't
seems
you
a bit
keep
messed
it to
up.
yourself?
We're looking for Niam the Huntress.
You'll get the money tomorrow, first thing in the morning. I promise. Come on. Ground is very soft.
She seems a bit touched in the head, but we'll
We
see.
need to know what happened to your sister.
If you stop searching, your problems will just dissolve, like mine did.
I think it's safe to say she's
Are you
not
all right?
alright.
Yes. I learned something.
You did?
I can just look out to the world. I'm on a journey.
I see.
Okay.
No use. Too much elf in her blood.
Actually, it's too much dreamweed.
Terrific. Will she recover?
Not before tomorrow night, I'm afraid. A troll-cap concoction might hasten the process. With a little
Interesting.
luck, we might even find some of those mushrooms here in the woods.
Bonus. Aha! And we have unlocked the lake. But we're gonna go to the goblin camp because, well, we're ready for a fight. We're eager. We want this done.
Blutz! Grach!
Bluts, Krach, Ukra, Draco, Rugen.
We should focus on the goblin witch.
Oh.
This will intimidate the rest of the band.
I like it. We shall focus on the goblin witch. Is that the goblin witch? I would say that's the goblin witch. What did that do to me? My limbs are aching now. That seems bad. Not horribly so, but pretty bad.
Get away!
Bonk on him. Move forward. And we are going to hit her with our most powerful spell. And succeed. That probably didn't feel very good. Let's see, how much? We don't know how much health she has left. Apparently she's a higher tier unit. And much... Oh, he can land it. Alright, he's going for it too. Another bit of success, and she's nearly down. Oh, but she healed herself. That's... That's not fair. You can't cheat like that.
Who's next?
Can we... Oh, we can still land an attack on her. She is not enjoying life so much, I got to say. Alright, once again. Big fireball. And she's once again pretty darn hurt, though she healed seems to full in the last little bit. Now I'm going to take some pounding over here. She's not able to do it again. Ooh, fire bad. Well, don't know my first chance.
Please, here, have some worms.
No,
Yummy worms.
don't really want worms.
Here's another idea. Let your worms eat your eyes out.
It's so dark. I love it. Oh wow, we didn't... Okay. I didn't expect that to end the fight, intimidate the others, maybe like weaken them, like a mass morale loss or something, you know, not a victory, but, well, whatever. We just got 2 provisions out of that, and we really didn't suffer that much damage, so... victory is ours, and I believe after this combat right here, we get to call an end.
Pick the blasted mushrooms. I've had it with these woods.
Oh no. That looks like a wood troll.
Oh, great.
Dodge. Some attacks, like ranged attacks, or those of large creatures cannot be parried. Your characters can dodge these attacks, however, by with the U. Okay, sorry. By acquiring the dodge special ability, you can significantly increase your dodge rating. Surprise! Alright, so they're not parryable, and ranged are not as well. I am going to take a quick look at our recording time, and it might be a shorter episode, but it's filled with enough content that I don't feel that I'll be shorting you guys in any way, shape, or form. He's got a lot of health, too. So what I think I'm going to do is move him forward and wait. I'm going to do the same with my other guys. And then when the wood troll decides to close, we will nuke him down with some fire, and then Naurim should be able to get some sweet, sweet, delicious attacks in on him. Boom, there we go. And I'll get a good nuke on him as well. A very good nuke, apparently. And Zurbaran didn't even fail or anything. What? Alright, we're gonna get Naurim down here, because I want to make sure we cannot close with any of my mage-type people. Pretty sure he's too big to get to me here, so it's a good move. And Zurbaran has a little bit more mana than I do. Oh, that hurt pretty bad. So I'm just gonna have to wait, and Zurbaran's gonna have to heal up Naurim, and Narim's gonna have to finish the guy off. As it stands right now, we just do not have the manpower to finish this off. Good, he gets up. I don't want to move forward. No, I'm gonna wait. Wait again. Wait again. He's just gonna get knocked on his butt. There's not much we can do. This is not good. We really need to get enough mana to actually do some damage on him. So what we're gonna do is, when it's Zurbaran's turn, we're gonna have to use one of our belt items. And there we go. Now we should be able to nuke him down in the next turn. And in theory, everything will work out to our advantage. Try to bonk him. And Fireball of Death! That's not enough. What is he doing? Huh. And we're going to use our Q ability. Heal ourselves up a little bit. And throw some more heals up on our buddy here. And as soon as we finish this, this combat here, we should be in a pretty good spot. But we might be able to take him out with this.
Blast!
It failed. Oh, he's going to go on Naurim again, knock him on his butt. So now I'm going to get up and attack. Nope, no attack from Naurim. I'm trying to bonk him. Nope. And attack! And he missed. Nope, we got him. The victory is mine! So, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. We'll get to see what little babbling... Oh, there is no babbling, so we're just going to end it here, I guess. So, thank you for joining me. This has been my Let's Play of Blackguards, episode 7, I believe. And I guess I'll catch you guys in the very next episode. So, thank you for joining me. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. My name's Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.